The sky bleeds orange, casting an eerie glow over the sprawling metropolis. It's a sight both mesmerizing and terrifying, a stark reminder of nature's fury. Acrid smoke stings the eyes, making it hard to see, hard to breathe. People walk the streets with faces covered, trying to shield themselves from the invisible enemy that chokes the air. Ash rains down like a grim snowfall, covering everything in a fine gray powder. Cars, streets, and homes are blanketed in this ashen reminder of the destruction happening just miles away. This is Los Angeles, 2025, not a scene from a disaster film. The iconic landmarks are barely visible through the thick haze, transforming the city into an apocalyptic landscape. Wildfires rage, leaving a trail of devastation in their wake. Forests that once stood tall and green are now charred and lifeless, a testament to the relentless power of the flames. The City of Angels is shrouded in a thick blanket of fear and uncertainty. Residents look to the sky, their faces etched with worry, wondering when this nightmare will end. Flames dance menacingly on the hillsides, fueled by drought-parched vegetation and whipped into a frenzy by the Santa Ana winds. The fire moves with a terrifying speed, consuming everything in its path. The air crackles with an eerie silence punctuated by the roar of the inferno and the distant wail of sirens. Firefighters battle tirelessly, their silhouettes barely visible through the smoky veil. The smell of burning wood and fear hangs heavy in the air. It's a scent that clings to clothes, to skin, a constant reminder of the peril that surrounds them. This isn't the first time Los Angeles has faced this fiery foe. Wildfires are a recurring nightmare, but this year feels different. The fires are bigger, hotter, and more unpredictable than ever before. The flames have already consumed thousands of acres, leaving a blackened scar on the landscape. Homes, businesses, and cherished landmarks are reduced to smoldering ruins. The iconic Griffith Observatory stands precariously close to the inferno, a stark reminder of what's at stake. The flames are indiscriminate, devouring everything in their path. A perfect storm of factors has converged to create this inferno. Years of relentless drought have turned the once lush hillsides into a tinderbox, ready to ignite at the slightest spark. The Santa Ana winds, notorious for their ferocity, whip through the canyons, fanning the flames and driving them with terrifying speed. Climate change is no longer a distant threat, it's fueling the firestorm raging across California. Rising temperatures and shifting weather patterns have created the perfect conditions for these megafires. The situation is dire, and the future uncertain. Section 4. Faces of the Firestorm, Stories of Loss and Resilience. Behind the staggering statistics are countless stories of loss, courage, and resilience. Each number represents a life forever changed, a family torn apart, and a community struggling to rebuild. The aftermath of the firestorm is not just about the charred remains of homes and forests, but about the human spirit that rises from the ashes. Families huddled together, fleeing their homes with only the clothes on their backs. The fear in their eyes is palpable, as they leave behind everything they have ever known. The uncertainty of what lies ahead weighs heavily on their hearts, but the instinct to survive drives them forward. Firefighters, weary but resolute, battling the blaze tirelessly, putting their lives on the line to save others. Their courage and dedication are a beacon of hope amid the chaos. Each drop of sweat, each moment of exhaustion, is a testament to their unwavering commitment to protect and serve. One elderly couple, their life savings invested in their modest home, watched in despair as flames devoured their dreams. Their faces etched with sorrow, they stand as a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and the devastating impact of natural disasters. A young mother, clutching her child, escaped with only moments to spare. Her heart pounding, she runs through the smoke and chaos, driven by the primal need to protect her child. Her story is one of many, highlighting the fierce love and determination that fuels the human spirit in times of crisis. These are the human faces of the firestorm, etched with fear and uncertainty, yet shining with the indomitable spirit of survival. Each face tells a story of resilience, of a community coming together to support one another, and of the unbreakable bond that forms in the face of adversity. The firestorm may have taken their homes, but it has not taken their hope. Section 5. Braving the Inferno Heroes on the Front Lines. Amid the chaos and destruction, heroes emerge. Firefighters, first responders, and volunteers are working around the clock, risking their lives to save lives and protect property. They are the thin red line between order and chaos, courageously facing the inferno time and again. Exhausted but unyielding, they battle the flames with water, hoses, and sheer grit. Their courage is an inspiration, a beacon of hope in the face of overwhelming odds. Alongside them, ordinary citizens are stepping up, offering food, shelter, and support to those who have lost everything. Section 6. A Planet on Fire. Wildfires and the Climate Crisis. The wildfires raging across California are a stark reminder of the devastating consequences of climate change. These fires are not just isolated incidents, they are part of a larger, more troubling pattern. Each year, the fire season grows longer, and the fires themselves become more ferocious, leaving behind a trail of destruction that affects both the environment and human lives. This is not just a local crisis, it's a global wake-up call. The smoke from these wildfires doesn't respect borders, it travels thousands of miles, affecting air quality and public health far beyond the fire's origin. The images of people evacuating their homes and the international news coverage highlight the widespread impact and urgency of this issue. As temperatures rise and weather patterns become more extreme, wildfires are becoming more frequent and intense, not just in California, but across the globe. The time-lapse of rising temperatures and extreme weather conditions like heat waves are clear indicators of the changing climate. A global map showing wildfire hotspots reveals that no region is immune to this growing threat. From the Amazon rainforest to the Australian outback, our planet is burning. These fires are devastating some of the most biodiverse regions on Earth, threatening countless species and ecosystems. The burning Amazon, often referred to as the lungs of the Earth, and the wildfires in the Australian outback, home to unique wildlife, are stark reminders of what we stand to lose. The time for denial is over. The voices demanding climate action are growing louder as people around the world take to the streets to demand change. The devastated landscapes after wildfires serve as a grim backdrop to these calls for action, emphasizing the urgent need for a global response. We must act now to address the climate crisis before it's too late. Transitioning to renewable energy sources like wind and solar power is a crucial step. Communities are already coming together to rebuild after wildfires, showing resilience and determination. Scientists are working tirelessly to study the impacts of climate change and develop solutions. Our future and the future of generations to come hangs in the balance. Children holding Save Our Planet signs and diverse groups of people planting trees symbolize hope and collective action. Time-lapse footage of reforestation efforts shows that positive change is possible, but it requires immediate and sustained effort from all of us. Section 7. From the ashes, hope will rise. Even in the face of such devastation, the human spirit endures. The road to recovery will be long and arduous, but Los Angeles will rise again. The outpouring of support from across the country and around the world is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Already, communities are coming together to rebuild. From the ashes of this tragedy, hope will rise. By working together, we can overcome this challenge and create a safer, more sustainable future for all. The time for action is now.